Stella was almost beaten in the market. It happened on a Tuesday afternoon when there was nothing left to eat at home. Stella had searched every corner of the kitchen. Empty pots, empty containers. She told her mother she was going for a walk to clear her head, but really she just needed to escape the empty house. The market was busy and loud. Women were frying akara and selling rice. The smell of food made Stella's stomach twist with pain. She walked past the stalls, trying not to look, but her body pulled her toward a woman selling fried plantain and beans. The woman was counting money from a customer. Her back turned for just a moment. Stella's hand moved before her brain could stop it. She grabbed the wrap of food from the table and started running. She did not get far. A customer saw everything and shouted, "Thief, thief, thief." The sound made everyone in the market turn and look. Hands grabbed Stella from behind. The wrap of food fell to the ground. People started gathering around her like bees. A woman slapped her hard across the face. Someone else pushed her. Stella fell to her knees, covering her head with her arms as more people came closer, ready to beat her. Then one voice rose above the noise. It was an old man selling vegetables nearby. He said she must be very hungry to steal food. He said people should show compassion because it was just food, not money or jewelry. But others disagreed loudly. They said hunger was no excuse for stealing. They said if they let thieves go free, everyone would start stealing. The arguments went back and forth while Stella knelt on the ground, wishing she could die right there. Finally, a young man in a clean shirt stepped forward. He asked how much the food cost. He paid the woman who owned the stall and told them to let Stella go. Nobody touched her as she stood up and walked away, but their eyes followed her all the way out of the market. She did not take the food. She could not. The shame was too heavy. When she reached home, her mother was waiting outside with tears running down her face. Some neighbors who had seen everything at the market had already come back to report. Her mother kept asking why Stella chose to disgrace her like this, why she made their family name dirty. Stella sat on the floor and said nothing. What could she say? This was not who she was before. She had never stolen anything in her life, but the hunger had turned her into someone she did not recognize. She felt sorry, truly sorry, but the words stayed locked in her throat. Her mother cried for hours that night. The next morning, she made a decision. Her friend had been telling her about a native doctor in a village 2 hours away, a man who could solve problems that regular hospitals could not fix. Stella's mother had always been skeptical of such things, but they were out of options. The pastors had failed, the herbalists had failed, the regular doctors had failed. She had to try something, anything, before her daughter destroyed herself completely. They traveled by bus to a small village surrounded by palm trees and red dirt roads. The native doctor lived in a compound at the edge of the village. He was an old man with gray hair and sharp eyes that seemed to see through people. He did not ask many questions. He looked at Stella for a long time, then told them to sit down. He said Stella was cursed. A witch had done this to her. He said the witch lived in the same compound with them, someone they saw every day. He said Stella had done something bad to this person, maybe without knowing, and the witch had punished her for it. The curse was designed to destroy Stella slowly, to make her suffer and bring shame to her family until there was nothing left.